Hello, everybody. This is not something that I normally do, but just recently I found out about a YouTuber known as PianoAdventure. He, like other YouTubers of this same kind of style, does Synthesia tutorials for certain piano pieces you might want to learn. And out of every single one that I've seen, even if he isn't the most well known, he has probably done the largest output I have ever seen. Just look at this. For those who are interested in Charles Alkin, look at all that. From what I've heard, this guy is known for creating incredibly difficult pieces. So I guess if you're interested in learning any of them, then you should probably come here. As for Chopin, he's also done a lot of Chopin. I've looked over this playlist a few times, and I've seen a lot of his mazurkas, maybe all of his mazurkas. We have his nocturnes, his etudes, his concertos, look at all that. He's done some of his preludes. His sonatas, his Barcarolle Opus 60, which is a really, really fun piece to try and learn. Some of his waltzes, his fantasy impromptu. And yeah, a great selection of Chopin. And as for Debussy, both his arabesques, his Tarantel's Diary End, his ballad, one of my favorite pieces of all time, his Suite Bergamesque. And as you can tell, he has done a good bit of Debussy. Enough to kind of satisfy me, but surely any other fan of Debussy. And as for Maurice Ravel, his Minuet Antique, Pavane pour une infante defunte, Shoutout, if I pronounced that correctly, his Sonatine, and his Muriers. I love La Vallée des Cloches. And his two-handed mirror. I've never known how to pronounce that. As well as his kind of unknown but beautiful prelude for the piano in A minor. And his Le Tombeau de Couperin. As for Alexander Scriabin, we've got a good selection here too. He's done some of his mazurkas, his etudes, some of his preludes, and a good bit of his sonatas, his White Mass and his Black Mass sonata. Those are going to be some fun to learn. For Franz Liszt, he has got a lot. There is pretty much every single Beethoven sonata transcribed for the piano on here. Liszt did do that. He took every piano. Well, he took every. What did I say before? He took every Beethoven symphony, all 9 of them, and he transcribed them for the piano. Didn't mean to say sonata at first. Sorry, it's kind of early and I'm kind of tired, but yeah, he's done every single symphony for piano. It keeps going on and on. He's done a lot of Liz. And he's done good selections for other composers like Grieg, some of his lyric pieces, his piano sonata in E minor. Lyric pieces are always fun to learn. His piano concerto in A minor, that looks ridiculous. He's got a ballad in G minor too. And even Morning Mood. As for Mozart, he's got his, what do you call that? Abus Dirige Maman. It's essentially Twinkle Twinkle Little Star in 12 different ways. That's why it's called 12 variations on it. Great fun to learn. And we have a nice selection of his sonatas. And as for Rachmaninoff, pretty much all his concertos, his Elegy in E flat major. I don't know how to pronounce that first word. Elegie. And he has got a good selection of his preludes. Amongst others. And as for Tchaikovsky, he has done his entire seasons, which are his greatest work for the piano. And for Bach, he's done all pieces for the harpsichord concert. I've never exactly heard of these, but I am trying to learn his aria, the Goldberg variations. And for Beethoven, we have a nice selection of his sonatas and concertos. Don't forget his concertos. We got the Moonlight Sonata, his Tempest Sonata, and of course we have his symphonies over here. The Waldstein, probably my favorite sonata by Beethoven. His Appassionata. And his Emperor Concerto. Oh yeah. Don't forget his Hammerklavier, his biggest and most technically demanding sonata. Diabelli variations. And a whole lot of others. Sorry I'm making this too long, I just like to go over everything. And as for Brahms, he's done some of his sonatas, some of his variations, his concertos, and some of his intermezzos. For those who are interested. About Dvorak. Yeah, this should be of interest to those who are fans of Dvorak. That looks insane. Gabrielle Fari? How the heck can I pronounce some of these? Okay, we got two of those. George Gershwin, I didn't really think he would do George Gershwin. He's got his Rhapsody in Blue in Summertime. The piano's what now? The piano's of Shan. Whoever this guy is. We got him. We have Rameau. Ooh, Schubert. He's even got Yairuma. Hmm. More of a fan of classical than Yairuma, but I guess if you're interested in him, then we've got this. I mean, of course you would have to do River Flows in You. That's like his most popular piece. Let's check out Giuseppe Verdi. Yeah, well, you get what I'm saying. This guy uploads often. He uploads a lot, and as of right now, he is my go-to for tutorials. So if you want to, you can come here. His name is PianoAdventure, and I highly recommend him for those who want to learn a substantial portion of the classical piano repertoire and even a little bit of the modern. Goodbye, everybody.